Morning folks, how we doing? All right, so Friday feeling, Friday vibes, getting ready for the weekend, looking forward to it. So, last live of the week, and we're going to be talking about letting it go. Okay, learning to drop the shit that doesn't really matter and put into perspective the things that do. Okay, just before I go into it and we rattle through this nice and quick, just please, if you're listening on podcast, just scroll down. Please do drop a review. It would make a massive difference. I really appreciate it. And obviously on this video, please do just drop a share. I'd massively appreciate that as well. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's talk about things that you are not letting go. So listen, we wake up every single morning needing to take care of business, needing to take care of your day, okay? And your mood for the day can very much be dictated by everything that's going on in your life, the issues, the problems, the overwhelm, the stress, the issues. And so many of those actually don't matter. So you're carrying around with you so much stress and frustration and the need to please everyone. Okay, going through maybe some self-negative thoughts, self-negative talk about how you're not good enough, or you're not living the life that you want to, or you're not leveling up on the life that you want to. You're not living your best life. And that usually comes down to the fact of how your state of mind is, okay? So the state of your mind will dictate whether you feel positive, whether you feel like you're going to be on a journey of health, okay, or fitness or mindset. And it's learning to let go of that shit, okay? It's learning to not worry about the fact that your boss is a bellend, not worrying about the fact that you hate travelling into work on a train, or whether there are people that are being negative around you, or whether people are trying to pull you back down. All of that stuff is stuff that you can almost, some of it can't control. So what's the point in worrying it? The stuff that is out of your control, why would you sit there and waste your valuable time, precious thoughts, precious time, stressing and worrying about it? Something that I've started implementing to help me let things go is using a 90 second to 120 second period where as soon as a problem arises, something happens, I allow myself 2 minutes of my time to think about what is going on there, all right, whatever the problem might be. And I turn around and I go in deep for a minute and a half, or if I need 2 minutes, to think about what the problem is. Is it really a problem? Is it easily solvable? Am I going to let it consume me? By the time that 2 minutes is gone, I've dealt with the issue and I fucking dropped it and let it go. And it's very hard to do that at first. But when you start training your brain and your psyche in the way that you think, in the way that you react, and the way that you cope with problems, with issues that are going on in your life, you suddenly can do this a lot quicker. And the ability to be able to drop shit that doesn't matter becomes a lot easier. Meaning that you can focus on the things that matter, your health, your business, your relationships, your personal development. And you're not getting sucked in to the distractions of other things going on around you because you're in control. You have a strong coping mechanism. You can learn to let go and go, that doesn't bother me. But that takes experience, that takes dedication, that takes consistency in being able to practice those coping mechanisms, taking that 2 minutes to focus on the problem and ditch it. To put into perspective, if we were all given 1 more week to live, how would you live your life differently to the way that you do now? So in terms of all of those micro problems that you face, all of those things that tend to get on top of you, that tend to build up, you tend to bury your head in the sand, would any of those things be of an issue to you? Would they? Would you think about any of those things? Or would you just appreciate the things that you have in your life that you love, that mean the most? Will you cherish the memories that you're having with those people? And why aren't you living that way now? Why do I have to almost bring up the end state of death for you to get into that mindset? You see, when we're faced with the end, we tend to cherish and appreciate and endure everything. You look at Steve Jobs. I don't know if you ever saw his speech or his write-up or his blog that he wrote before he died. And he was talking about how he got it all wrong, basically, and how he was very successful in his job, but how he had neglected the personal side of his life, the things that were more important rather than the superficial and materialistic things that we stress over. And it's interesting to me that so many of us are so fucking blinded by that no one's really paying attention to those type of things. And yet we should be focusing on the things that matter. Because at the end of the day, you weren't in a blue helicopter that came down out of a stadium. You weren't in a plane that crashed into the sea, and you haven't just been shot. You're still breathing. You're still living your life. You're still on top of your game. You still can wake up every single morning and take care of business every single morning. And being grateful for the fact that you're still breathing, you're alive, and you have a chance to live a great life, take your life to the next level, live the life that you deserve and want. You are in a great position. So stop fucking whining about everything that's going on around you. Drop the shit that doesn't matter. Learn to let it go and live your fucking life. Boom, simple. All right? I'm just going to keep it short and sweet today. Just want to make that's a clear message, you know. Too much complaining, you're too consumed, you're not reaching your potential because of all of these reasons, because of all the crap going on around you, the environments, the emotions that it brings out from you. Be in more control. And I promise you, if you can do that, you're going to be able to focus more on your fitness, on your health, on your structure, on your marriage. Because you see the world through stronger eyes, through more controlled eyes. Try it. 90 seconds to 2 minutes. Fucking focus on jumping out of that negative state. Okay? Jumping out of the issue that you're going through. You know, in the last 6 days, I've pretty much just lost 10 grand worth of van, and I still got to pay 2.5 grand, and I've got nothing to show from it for my bumper payment. Somebody tried to completely clear out my account yesterday in a hack, or what do you call it? Yeah, in a hack. Someone trying to hack into accounts, in Barclays accounts, and nearly lost all of my tax money, everything. And you know what? And I literally, since I've come back from holiday and dealt with that breaking down incident, I've just gone, oh well. Like literally, I'm really surprised myself with those emotions. And then I realised it's because I've been practicing for a while now how to cope better with stress and frustrations and things that are going on around me. And it's learning to just go, well, fuck me, who gives a fuck? I'm alive, I'm breathing. It's fucking a piece of metal with 4 wheels. It's money that will end up coming back. You know, just let the guys deal with it, the people out there. And actually being so grateful, the fact that I've got an amazing family that I can wake up with every time, that I'm, touch wood, fit and healthy, and that I can focus on myself, and that I'm here, I'm breathing, I'm living. I want to take advantage of life and being alive to live the best life that I can possibly live. And that's what you should be doing every day. You don't realise how grateful you are to be in the position that you are. Whether you think you're in a good place or not, that's a state of mind. It's your state of mind. And it's time to snap the fuck out of it and change that state of mind, so we're not feeling sorry for ourselves because we think we're in a bad situation. If you're struggling with something that's mentally, your mental well-being, good. I'm really pleased that you've dealt with that and you've realised that. But what are you going to do about it? If you're struggling with anxiety, depression, what are you going to do about it? You can't wallow there and go, yeah, I'm struggling with depression and anxiety. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do to snap out of it? And that was the biggest mistake I ever made when I was in that state. When I was going through something mental, when I was going through depression, when I was going through PTSD, I just fucking felt sorry for myself. Just sat there waiting for something to happen. But nothing fucking happened until I made it happen. Nothing happened until I made it happen. And 7 years later, I've grown. I'm probably grown quite slowly, but that's why I'm here, is to help guys share my experience so they can move on a lot quicker. That's my job. That's my aim. That's what we do in the Brotherhood. You know, it's not all fitness in there. It's all this state of mind, guys. So I hope you have a great weekend. I'll probably drop on some point and get chatting to you. Congratulations to the winners last night of the competition. Guys winning 6 months in the academy, 3 months for second place, and a month for third place, which is really great. If you are listening on podcast, please don't forget to just drop a review for me. Share this. If you're only just coming back to watch it, go back to the front. I definitely think this is a valuable one for you all. Catch you soon.